So here we have the Jaguar XF. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer, we have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, we have the total miles. They are 66,113. We also have the fuel gauge in that section as well. And at the top of that section, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls on the left-hand side, phone controls as well. And over on the right-hand side, the cruise control for the car. In the centre, you'll find the main touchscreen, which is where you can access your audio, climate control settings, you can pair your phone, you can access the satellite navigation, which as you'll see is a nice clear colour display. Very easy system to use. You can go back a step from down here and you can get into certain bits of vehicle information as well. If I turn the stereo on and adjust the volume, but the stereo system is on, you've got various different ways in which you can listen to your music in this car. AM, FM radio, CD player as well, USB, iPod input and auxiliary input. So I say loads of ways to listen to your music, and on top of all of that, we have a full colour reversing camera to go along with the parking sensors. Below that, deadlocks, our hazard warning lights, the home button that will take you back to the home screen on the system there. You can turn the whole system off from here as well. The CD player, the volume for the stereo, and then we have dual zone climate control settings. So you can use the screen to do it, or you can adjust your passenger and driver temperature, your fan speed from on here. We can turn on our heated rear screen. We can divert the car's air conditioning to the front screen as well. We then have the start and stop button for the engine and the dial that is your gear lever essentially. So you've got park and reverse, neutral, sport, all here. When you stop the engine, that will lower down, and of course when you start it, it will rise back up again. On top of that, we then have settings for different modes, driver modes, so sport mode, track mode for example, and if you're going to take the vehicle in snow and ice. Last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we have for this car. So you can see the V5 registration document, 2 keys, loads of service history. As you can see, the book is stamped up all the way through until 2023 down there, September 23. It's worth me noting that any car that we sell, if it requires a service or MOT within the 6-month period after which we sell it, we will do those for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Watson Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.